This week, Apple brought us yet another brilliantly choreographed product launch from Cupertino, gracing us with a slew of new offerings, majority of which in the iPhone family. So let's get the oddball out of the way first. The HomePod Mini. Keeping the same acoustic mesh design as its more sizable counterpart, but in a much smaller package. Housing a compact speaker array consisting of a full-range driver and 2 passive radiators. Powered by the S5 chipset from the Apple Watch Series 5 and Apple Watch SE. It delivers what Apple is calling computational audio for real-time audio tuning. But let's be real, this is more of a smart speaker than an audio darling. They can, however, be placed in a functional stereo pair if desired, and can access a selection of audio apps, with more on the way later this year. Just like its larger sibling, it can access basic functions from a host of Apple apps, and even relay information to other devices, as well as CarPlay. Or even send live audio messages via the new intercom feature, although full handoff functionality will also be delayed until later this year. It is fully integrated into HomeKit, and can therefore access other smart home devices as well via Siri. HomePod Mini will come in white and space gray for $99 and be available for order starting November 6th, with the arrival starting November 16th. But now let's move on to the devices we've all been waiting for, starting with iPhone 12. With an all-new design, iPhone 12 sports an aluminum antenna band with front and back glass, coming in an all-new blue color alongside product red, green, white, and black. The new design has a flatter, boxier form factor that is heavily reminiscent of iPad models in recent years. The notch remains at the top of the display, although the bezels have been trimmed slightly. The screen size is maintained at 6.1 inches, however, but the new form factor reduces its overall footprint. Arguably the biggest upgrade for iPhone 12 is the much welcomed OLED Super Retina XDR panel that has been improved over previous versions, with 2 times the pixels of the iPhone 11, giving it a resolution of 2532 by 1170 at 460 pixels per inch. And with a new ceramic shield coating on the cover glass, it is stronger than ever. Touting 4 times the drop resistance of last year's models. But possibly the biggest talking point of the presentation around iPhone was the adoption of 5G compatibility, partnering specifically with Verizon for the launch, although it will still be available on all other major carriers, where available. A new array of antennas were designed to facilitate this upgrade, which allow for peak data download speeds of up to 4 gigabits per second, while also integrating a smart data mode into iOS to seamlessly transition between LTE and 5G as needed. However, these speeds will only be seen in hotspots with wideband coverage. The A14 Bionic processor, which debuted last month in the iPad Air, is now making its way into iPhone. This 5nm chipset is driven by a 6-core CPU and 4-core GPU, alongside an insane 16-core neural engine, which is impressively 80% faster than the A13 Bionic. This paired with the 70% faster machine learning cores make the A14 Bionic the new king of smartphone chipsets. The iPhone 12 also includes an updated dual camera system, with 12 megapixel ultra-wide and wide sensors, the latter of which now has a larger f1.6 aperture, and optical image stabilization, encompassed behind a new 7-element lens system. The main benefit of all being better low-light performance. Pair this with image signal processing and the newly added night mode, and shots should get all the more impressive. Another major hardware upgrade involves the all too convenient use of wireless charging, except when your phone isn't aligned properly with the charging pad. Apple's solution to this problem involves digging up a well-known namesake, MagSafe. This functionality involves an intricate assembly of materials, including an array of magnets along the perimeter of the charging coil in the back of the iPhone, to perfectly align it with a compatible charging pad, which now provides up to 15 watts wireless charging power. Apple has also designed a set of cases and other accessories to work with this new inclusion. Even a portable dual charger for iPhone and Apple Watch. While third-party suppliers like Belkin will also be introducing compatible products in the near future. But just like the Apple Watch before it, the iPhone will no longer include the power adapter brick or Lightning ear pods in the box, continuing as part of Apple's initiative to reduce packaging and product waste. So keep that in mind if you plan to upgrade and don't already have alternatives. A USB-C to Lightning cable will, however, still be included in the box. In addition to the iPhone 12, a smaller option will also be offered, dubbed the iPhone 12 mini. It keeps roughly the same pixel density at a 1080 horizontal resolution, with a 5.4-inch display, all while remaining smaller overall than even the iPhone SE, and including all the same features of the standard model. Overall, there is a lot to entice those looking to up their iPhone game, even in a smaller package. iPhone 12 mini will start at $699, and iPhone 12 at $799, each with a base storage capacity of 64 gigabytes. But if iPhone 12 just isn't enough for you, the stunning new iPhone 12 Pro and Pro Max also made their debut, with a shiny new Pacific blue color option alongside silver, graphite, and gold finishes. The iPhone 12 Pro will be matching the screen size of the 12 this year, while the 12 Pro Max will increase from 6.5 to 6.7 inches thanks to the new design. And of course they will include all of the features of iPhone 12. But with a few additional upgrades to separate the models. The triple camera system still includes the ultra-wide and wide camera sensors, alongside an updated telephoto to capture a range of shots. However, the Pro Max model will have a slightly smaller aperture, but with a longer focal length on its telephoto lens, and a new wide-angle sensor with smaller pixels that includes an updated mechanism for optical image stabilization called sensor shift, to adjust the sensor independently rather than the entire camera module. New to both Pro models will be the LiDAR sensor as well, found in the current iPad Pro. Essentially, it uses light to determine the depth of a scene for enhancing the accuracy of augmented reality, and in this case also allowing for much faster autofocus, even under low light conditions. Apple is also introducing a new file format for professionals called Apple Pro RAW to preserve the raw data of an image file for later adjustment. And video recording will now support 10-bit HDR with Dolby Vision to capture truly cinematic scenes. The iPhone 12 Pro and Pro Max represent the top of the line of what Apple has to offer, packed in a sleek and stunning design. And they will finally be available at a new base capacity of 128 gigabytes, with familiar starting prices of $999 and $1099 respectively. Availability for models, however, will be split this year, with the iPhone 12 and 12 Pro going up for pre-order this Friday, October 16th, and shipping starting October 23rd, while the iPhone 12 mini and Pro Max will go up for pre-order November 6th, with shipping starting November 13th. Apple's new iPhone lineup is quite well established, with the SE on the low end at $399 and price points at $100 increments from there on, keeping the XR and 11 on board, followed by the 12 mini and 12, with a $200 jump to the 12 Pro models. There is no doubt the 12 and 12 mini will be the standouts in terms of popularity this year, with everything they bring to the table. Something Apple has also done with recent upgrades in iPad and Apple Watch that bring more affordable options closer in line with their premium counterparts. But let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, which model you are most interested in checking out. While you're there, feel free to give this video a like if you enjoyed it, and be sure to subscribe for more tech videos coming soon to this channel, including my Apple Watch Series 6 review. So until next time, I'm Sean X Tech.